Next on WVUA 23 News, rain chances increasing for the work week. More coming up on the forecast in just a few minutes.
And turning our attention now to the weather, Molly Starr joins us live. And Molly, what can we expect heading into work tomorrow?
Hey Laura, another hot and sunny day, and tomorrow's going to look very similar. Now, we do have a little bit more chance of rain starting for your Monday into the week. As we can see later on in the work week, we're going to see that rain chance increase. Now, it was a hot day out there. We saw those 90s once again, those feels like temperatures all the way up to about 100 degrees, maybe even more. But I'll have more details on what the temperatures and rain will look like for your work week coming up in just a few minutes. Well, we've got more hot weather ahead, just like we had today. More on the forecast coming up after the break. Well, it was another hot and sunny day. There were a few scattered storms out there. Us here in Tuscaloosa saw a good downpour for about 10 minutes, but it's all dry on the western front right now. Demopolis sitting at 76. Their high today was 94. It was, again, a very hot day. We're hitting those reds, the same color as my dress. Like I said, it's that time of year. It's going to be hot, and these aren't even what the actual temperatures feel like. These are what they're reading, but they were a few degrees higher. Areas like Jasper actually saw into the 100 degrees for the feels like temperatures. So it's a very hot and muggy day out there, and it's going to continue. Those temperatures right now sitting in those upper to low 70s. We're hitting those overnight lows for the time being, but we're not seeing below 70 much more until we get further on almost to the fall. So we still have those heat indexes. So currently Tuscaloosa was 78. It's feeling like it's 81. Those humidity levels are matching the temperatures and just making it feel hotter than it actually is out there. You guys are well aware of it. You live here in Alabama, and we deal with this all the time. So the rest of your night, you're going to see those temperatures continue to drop into the 70s, and hopefully that radar is going to stay dry for the rest of the night. It should be. It's staying dry right now. Now, we don't have any scattered storms for now. Moving on over into tomorrow, it's going to look very similar today, but with a higher chance of that rain. So right about now, we're not seeing much out there. You might see some clouds move through tonight. Headed out the door for work, pretty dry, and then the afternoon hits. Now, tomorrow is one of the lowest chances of rain for the week currently. That is subject to change as we move further into the week. But those scattered storms are those afternoon summer storms we see this time of year pretty consistently. But Tuesday early morning should be clear for those nights. Now, that rain's going to stick around not only for Monday. Monday, we've got those isolated showers. Same for Tuesday. Wednesday, bit more increase. And then we got Thursday, Friday. A lot of an increase there. It's almost more systematic. As you can see on our extended forecast, those 90s aren't going away anytime soon. Now, we do get a slight cool off Thursday, Friday. Like I said, those storms are looking a bit more systematic, as if we're seeing a low front come through. However, it's not very drastic. We're only dropping a few degrees. Again, those heat indexes are going to see upper 100s and lots of clouds moving in, but we'll still see lots of sunshine throughout the day. Now, not everyone will see rain over the next few days, but as we move further into the week, and we'll see that rain increase as well. You know, the good news is it's not a hurricane, but as we continue through the hurricane season this year, download our free WVUA 23 app. Keep up to date with weather coverage and updates, as well as our social media platforms. Search Richard Scott, WVUA 23.
So it's going to be another hot day tomorrow, huh, Molly?
Unfortunately.
All right, got to get some deodorant on for some people out there.
Oh, yes. Please keep that on.
Yeah, all right, Molly, thank you. And WVUA 23's sports anchor Theodore Fernandez joins us now. Theo, good evening. And Theo, we had some tennis updates too, right?
We did, and it's not something we have very often.
Yeah.
Filip Planicek went out, won the NCAA national title in 2024. He won an ITF event, so it's basically, think about it, minor leagues for tennis. He's working his way up as a pro player. First Bama guy to win a tournament since 2018, so this is pretty big.
Roll Tide to that, absolutely.
Roll Tide.
And I'm going to have to play you in the new college game. We're going to have a face-off there.
WVUA tournament?
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely. Y'all would get smoked. I hate to say it.
Oh, no.
You need to use Mississippi State.
All right, well, speaking of bringing the heat, can we talk about the weather?
We're definitely bringing the heat. We're seeing those 90s once again. They're not going to feel like 90. They're going to feel closer to 100. Again, make sure you have that umbrella on hand. We've got some scattered storms headed our way Monday, Tuesday, those increasing as we move towards Friday. Fingers crossed those numbers decrease, you know. We can look at it for a few days out, but I just want to be able to bring those back A little bit. A
Yeah,
little bit. I want to
absolutely.
enjoy more sunshine, but
I do too.
not too much sunshine. I don't want
Right.
to get sunburnt, but I also don't want to get soaking wet trying to go to Target or something.
Right. Well, thank you, Molly. And that's going to be our show for tonight. Thank you for watching and have a great night.